welcome back to another stream. You're in the vibe, back with another bang. I gotta get the lights right. I gotta get the lighting 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 right.
Just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
So I'm just letting them know. There we go. But you should see how I looked before. I was looking purple.
Wow.
We're good now. We're good now. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what it is? No, man. That's all it is. Yo, what's all it is? Right here. Where? Excuse me. Feel me? Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. Feel me? Nice little move back. Yo, should we start off with the Jets today? I like the Jets. I like the Jets today, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm in the vibes. Yeah, who we got on the chain, you know what I'm saying? What up? Yo, who we got? What's up? No, who we got this time?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We got a gun. We got a great one going on. Okay. What's going on?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yo, mama's toes. Yo, why you talking about my mom? Like, what's wrong with you? Now, who you think you are, boy? Sit your ass down, boy. Sit your ass down, boy. Sit that 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 ass down, boy. Oh, I should have been on that. Damn, I should have been on that.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here the first quarter's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it.
We got tons.
That's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Boy.
First quarter, can you do it the whole game? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
Both of them good start.
The offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. He didn't like what he saw.
Both of them good start. Both of them good start.
Was to take off and run.
So I need to go here, get tight, man, coverage, blitz. Go back. I need blitz, and I need my certain play. Fuck. Yo, bro, this nigga, bro. He got that shit.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Niggas do shit like that, bro. It's get tight.
A first carry for Amir Abdullah. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield,
no. Stop this nigga, bro. This nigga just got 7 yards on the play. Come on. Stop this nigga, bro. Get this nigga out of here. Bad tackle.
Perfect example as he gets the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that.
Sit your ass down, boy.
Sit
your ass down.
CJ Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Sit your ass down.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off the mark, incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Yeah, break that up. Break that up.
Break that up.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter.
Break that up.
And taking away throws to the outside.
Yeah.
Great confidence,
Punt.
great skill.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
Oh my gosh.
Great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about
right there.
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another tilt for Carter. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards for the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Carter.
Bro, I thought that was a pass.
They lost 2 and it
Bro, I
brings
thought that was a
up 4.
pass, bro.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's the Jets punter now.
Punt that
and no
shit, bro.
room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
That's a good punt.
Here's Renfro to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be
That's a good
Raiders
punt.
football 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
We got to change up the defense. We got to change up the defense.
28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Let's go.
It's coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this
the
first
field goal.
half.
Swarming.
The kick by Carlson
That's a
is
block
good,
that shit.
and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So they're able to end
Damn.
that drive with 3 points points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks ending with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure line. And this one is going to be off.
Why would he move?
Too far out in front.
That was an
Bro, why would he move?
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he
Bro,
was
why
going
the
to
heck
take
would
off
he
and
move?
run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt.
Damn.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Here's Carr.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Yeah, that was a great one.
That was a
great one. That was a great
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board for a CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Yeah, offense, can you keep up with us?
Now great
Pick 6.
line on for the extra point.
Early pick 6. Fuck, did I miss that? Fuck.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department, as this remains a 6-3 score. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone.
Oh, shit.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Nah, bro, no.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. For Abdullah. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Carr. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that time on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here. On 1st down, Carr steps away to his left.
No, why would he?
And this is caught. Touchdown. Raiders.
Bro, he started to come up, bro. He's a dumbass.
As the first half is winding down, and the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Carr will look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Connection loss. Because he's a bitch. Because he's a bitch. I'm changing. We going. Okay, we with the Bills now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium.
Oh, we playing the Raiders again?
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Alright, baby, we're playing the Raiders again.
And they will elect to not
take that knee, take that knee, boy.
as our first drive will begin at the
If you know what's good for you. If you know what's good for you, you will take that knee. And you won't think about doing nothing else. You know? Don't mess around, bro. Just do what you gotta do. Be smart. Seems like you're taking a long time, so you want to do the right thing. Smart man right there. You gonna run the ball? You gonna run the ball? That's what you're gonna do. You tripped over yourself. You whack. You tripped over yourself. Dumbass. Dumbass.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Still trash.
Now 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be
Still
third and less than a yard.
Still
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
I hate when they make the run like
Gain
that.
of 5 as they move the sticks. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the
Shut
ground.
that shit
And to
down,
me,
bro.
doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to find that 3 and out.
Damn, come on, bro. He's still gonna get 5 yards. Come on.
Leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They're gonna
When
give
you
him
find that
5
kind of
yards.
yardage, you couldn't
That's
be more
some
confident as a ball
bullshit.
carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hard to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, nobody jumped up for the pick.
And he's got a first down as the
No
tackle
way.
made at the Bills' 32-yard
But no way
line.
this is happening right now. No way this is happening right now.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's
We're
it.
gonna break that
Last
nigga
run
up,
good for
bro.
2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We're gonna break that nigga the fuck up, nigga.
Now Carr.
Oh, he's open.
Left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of precision being
Type of
shown
fucking
on this
bullshit
opening
is that,
drive.
nigga?
They've been methodical, they've been
The
crisp,
fuck is
and as a
going on
reward,
right now,
they're
bro?
going to be set up with an early
That's
first
this
goal.
fucking screen.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up
Give me
a
this
3.
fucking moment.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Abdullah. And he is in. Touchdown.
Of course you're gonna get it like that.
Amir Abdullah. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side.
Big bitches.
They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
And now I got T up.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10
Let's go.
at their 25-yard
Let's go.
line.
Let's go.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll get
Let's
this
go.
up past the 25
Let's
before
go.
he's out of bounds.
It's 3.
Give him 3 on first down.
That's 3, nigga.
It'll set up a 2nd and
That's
7.
3, bitch. Got up, bitch. Got up, bitch. Got up, bitch.
Singletary again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
You think I'm gonna get the play up? Nah, 2 seconds.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
shit. Oh, shit. That was a good fumble, man. That was a good first fumble.
Exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On play action, Allen. No. And this one's incomplete.
But that was actually throwing
Bro, that
game
could have been so
right
bad.
there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Allen will look to throw for it on 4.
No.
He's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue him a little bit.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Carr going to go on 4th down. He gets this to Monte Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Tyler Matakevich in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
Carr now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Carr. The open man here with throw. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And a
dangerous throw there
And
as
he
that's
gonna
knocked
tap it,
down
bro.
and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding
And this
that
nigga
they're in a
gonna tap
high-stakes
it.
situation. If he doesn't make a play
This
on that
nigga gonna
ball,
tap it.
there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Second down and goal. Carr. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Carr now on third and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
I was right there and I couldn't get the pick. I'm pissed off right now.
Connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they can really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
It's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that
Damn, I
one
got
winds
hit as
up
I threw.
incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
I got hit as I
A
threw.
momentary setback, though, for this passing game.
I got hit as I
They've
threw.
been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Oh.
And he is going to give himself up on a play that really turns out to be a disaster.
Oh my
This
gosh.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yo, bro, the freaking run.
Now Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Yeah, that's good.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Now Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jacobs going to try the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Come on, bro.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it
Oh,
work.
pick up the fucking play, bitch. Fucking play, nigga. Fuck you taking so long?
On first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, this nigga play like a bitch,
Back-to-back
bro.
nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
This nigga play like a fucking bitch. This nigga play like a bitch.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A 2nd down run for Abdullah. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Carr going to throw.
Why didn't you pick it up? Why didn't I pick that shit up?
We're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Allen now on 1st down. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Allen. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Allen to throw once more. Out to his left.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even mean to do that, bro. That's just God right there.
Great effort there.
That's just God right there.
And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again. Here the 4th. Eluding the pressure right.
There we go.
And this is caught. They got it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw?
I think you have to have a whole conversation with your offensive unit. When you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, but by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts.
They have to be aggressive here. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Bitch. Fucking bitch, bro.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
This nigga wanna do some bitch shit now, bro.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Carr. Oh, the slam connects with Devontae Adams. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw, Carr. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yeah, don't quit now.
40,
Don't quit now.
20, 10.
Don't quit now.
And he is gonna
Don't quit
score.
now.
It's a pick six
Don't quit
on
now.
Bills touchdown.
And that's how we came back, baby. And that's how we came
Charles,
back,
I'm
baby.
looking at you, and understandably, your
And that's how
mouth
we
is
came back,
wide open
baby.
in disbelief. What were
And
they
that's how we
thinking?
came back,
That's going to
baby.
be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they
Don't
went
quit
out
now.
on offense, I will guarantee
Don't quit
they
now.
told them, don't just make
That's how we came
anticipatory
back, baby.
throws. Make sure you
That's
see
how we
it
came back,
before you
baby.
throw it. Didn't happen here.
That's how we
Trying to
came
protect
back,
that lead,
baby.
and now they gave it up.
That's how we came back, baby. That's how we came back, baby.
Pass up and good, and that will make this
That's how we came back, baby. All them pussy ass throws you was doing all game.
It's
It's because you trash. That's why you lost.
And with time a factor
That's
here
why you
late,
lost.
he'll just take a knee and they'll
It's
put
because
it
all
out
them
to the
throws you was doing, that
25.
shit not cutting it, boy. That shit not cutting it. That shit is whack, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
The
Shit is
Raider
so whack.
offense set to get this
You're
drive
trash.
started. We
You're
have seen
trash.
a lot of
It's
points
over.
here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators
Sack.
probably scratching their heads.
Zach, it's over. It's over, boy.
Let's face it, all
It's
of our
over.
friends
You
who
might
play
as well
fantasy,
quit, bitch. No matter if I don't quit, I
enjoy the
think
heck
you
out of
quit.
this show because most of them
Please
are
don't quit,
creating
bro.
and
Just
getting
play
a
the
bunch of
fucking game.
points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Play the game, bro.
So that
Play the
complicates
game.
things a
Take it
bit
out.
here.
Play the
18
game,
yards
bitch.
to go now on
Take it
second
out,
down.
little bitch you are. Take
Now
it out.
Carr. Pass complete. It's Adams. Able to get out across the 40-yard line. So a spectacular play to begin this drive. So
Hey, I'm bugging, right? I'm bugging. I gotta stay on it. I gotta stay on it. I should have never let a pass like that get up. I should never let a pass like that get up.
Throwing his car.
Damn, why they not catching that? What? But why they not catching that?
Nearly an
Yo.
interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So
Why they
no
not
lease on life,
catching
so to
that?
speak.
A lot
Why
of
they
times
not
when you're in
catching
coverage, you're so focused on the man and the
shit
coverage,
they
and
on?
sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Excuse me, yo, bro. I love catching interceptions.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
What that? Oh, delay a game. Delay a game.
No,
Push that boy back.
penalty, of course,
Push
and
that
push the
boy back.
offense backwards a bit.
Yeah, push that boy back a little bit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Go ahead, little bitch. Do your thing, little bitch. Do your thing, little bitch.
Here's Carr.
Ooh.
Get a throw off. He's taken
Exact
down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yo, they are babying you right now.
So getting in there to bring
Yeah,
it
game
down.
over. Bitch.
And he close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look in the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
I caught up. Highlights. He was scoring like a bitch. Everybody who I play with, they play like bitches. They be playing like some bitches. Yeah, pick six.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Like, catch up and win the game. Caught up and won the game. Damn, I'm bugging. How the fuck I didn't do no clips? I'm bugging already. I ain't doing no clips. Yeah, we playing with the Bills again. Hell yeah, right? Yeah, we playing with the Bills again. We play with the Bills again. Bills. Yo, come on. Yo, the Chiefs looking nice. Yo, we playing with the Chiefs. Okay, the Colts look like they're decent to play with too. Cowboys. Yo, the Eagles look like they would spank somebody. I just like playing with the Bills. The Bills my team though. The Bills my team. I'm rolling up. I want to roll up, yeah. Finna roll up, y'all.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Why they keep playing against the Raiders, bro? I'm about to bust your ass, little nigga. You little bitch ass nigga. I'm about to bust your ass. To bust your ass.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas.
Damn.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. First and 10. Here's Carr. Man open is Keelan Cole complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
On first down, Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. To throw is Carr. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes.
Yeah, smart man. He's going to kick that field goal. Damn, but it's crazy how I missed that pick. That's sad. The way how I missed that pick was sad, bro.
And that one will be
good miss. Good miss. Good start to the game. Good start to the game. I've had great start to the game.
Kick from 50 plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Allen got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Bro, I forced the fuck out of that. I don't even care, bro. I don't care.
I tell you what, credit is due to presenting a
just like that.
And not giving up the pick
I'm
six,
pissed
because
off.
what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit, you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. On 1st down, Abdullah. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Well, they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First carry for Josh Jacobs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs.
No.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And
his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Allen. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the connection.
There we go. First down.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I wanted to click.
Midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, is that a catch?
It's some secondary help here for.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Allen off the play fake. Forced out to his left. Going deep for Diggs.
Damn.
It's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
Comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrown.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Flush to his right.
No, I didn't get it.
A few yards shy of the line of gain, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working with a 2nd and 3. From midfield, here's Carr. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, yeah, good
He's going to have to
sack.
eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau.
Yo,
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
That was a good sack. Yeah,
Well, many
that was a good
times
sack.
when you talk about
He was
mobile
on his
quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of
He was on
any
his ass. He was on
bad
his ass.
situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Spinning away. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Hook up a 15 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered, and then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch, and now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Keeps it on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Which man?
To throw, it's Carr. He gives this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Throwing on first down is Carr. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Carr to throw. That's caught by Waller out left side. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Oh yeah, bro, all these bitches play like how you play. Play like a fucking bitch.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Get off of me.
Take over once again.
Get off of me.
37-yard line. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly your tight end on that one. 4th down, as you said, in the red zone.
Get off him.
Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Yeah, I'll do the wrong person.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
To throw again on second down. Allen flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Wow. Connection lost. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. 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 That was a good play, yo. Maybe we should switch up the team. Should we go get Jets? Yo, bro, look at this play. Yo, look at this play. Look at this play. Look at this play. He wanna go keep doing the same thing, right? Oh, no, that's not the play. What's the next play? Damn, who should we play with? Should we play with the Chiefs? Play with the Chiefs. We haven't played with the Chiefs in a while. Let's play with the Chiefs. Let's have some fun.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
First time playing with the Chiefs. First time playing with the Chiefs. First time playing with the Chiefs. Yo, I kind of want to play with every team now. I kind of want to play with every team. At least one time.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Made it. I remember when I used to play with the Chiefs, bro, back in the days. Back in the days. That was back in the days.
They will start on the ground, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a third and 14.
Let's turn right now. Let's turn up.
Being shaken, Mahomes, he lost the football. Points Giants 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback. And
yo, this is how we starting the game.
Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
This is how we
that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it?
And intercepted.
Yo, what?
Possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking...
inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll...
getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So 8 yards on the completion. And now the Eagles going to sit up for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Dancing to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Eagles are on board first here on the road in Kansas City. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
It's interesting that when it comes to
that's embarrassing too. So
tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play of the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. On 1st down, Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not playing good.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play. Knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just came out with 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going on with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 20. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. Couldn't connect.
Damn.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to
I took that shit. I took that shit. I took that shit.
An important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Just under a minute to play in half number 1. Let's keep together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yo, bro, I gotta see how this quarterback though, like,
you just kind of hold your
I see how this quarterback
Yeah, you might be holding your breath for those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
So another pick.
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought? A quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's Hurts to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
And it'll be intercepted. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I can't go with the Chiefs. Fuck this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead. Also, a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
And until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping pressure right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Butker's kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat. Do better this go around.
Sometimes Burns fumbles it.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
One partner they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
rare by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe it.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Guaranteed they've been talking a lot about, can we find something that'll go our way? And that tip ball, that definitely just did.
Well, and with this margin manageable, yeah, that gives them a little juice maybe on the tip.
Yeah, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. That could help them get right back in it.
Mahomes now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level. It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside.
I needed
You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Damn, but
and he couldn't quite get there.
Oh, first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Going with their tight end on 4. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll go option to the short side. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll try and throw forward with Hurts. Buying time to his left. Going deep here for Watkins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Mahomes to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. It had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. It looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And I have more passing
From
yards.
Kansas City, so long, everybody.
More passing yards. That's crazy. In fact, our loss was crazy. I actually started cooking up a little bit. Do I want to play Fortnite? 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes of Fortnite. Literally, like 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll play like 10 minutes of Fortnite. Yeah, let's do it.